So I'm going to start by showing you how to apply this on the ceiling. Again, you want to remember that it's easiest to work with this product when you work with a bigger quantity than when you work with little bitty quantities. So you're going to load up your trowel. The amount of pressure that I'm using should not be super aggressive, but it needs to be enough because the mix does lay down really nicely and you don't pull a whole lot off, and that's when you know you have enough. If you get shatter, ease back on your pressure a little bit and it'll take care of itself. Now, the most important thing is maintaining a thick, wet edge. And the easiest way to achieve that is before you move, because I'm going to move to this area, but before I do that, I'm going to slather on a thick layer like that. And that's going to stay there until I come back to it. That'll keep the edge from drying out, which means that when I come back, I don't have to worry about the glitter stacking up. You can use the nose of the trowel. Plastic trowel is a must. When you're working in these little areas, the nose of the trowel works. You will lose some when you're doing the ceiling, which is why we change our square footage calculation for ceilings. Okay, so it's on there. Now I'm going to pull, pull, when I'm happy with it, I'm going to load up that edge. Okay, now I'm going to come back here. I'm loading it up. And now I'm going to pull it. I'm going to load up my edge. Again, I'm just kind of smearing it on. Generous amount. Scoop it on there. Now we come back. Pull. Okay, so it's all in there. I'm going to smooth it, but I'm going to clean my trowel. And then I'm just going to gently smooth it out. And we're good. Okay? Now we're going to start here. In the real world, I would wait till this was dry before I would start the adjoining wall. But for the sake of the video, we're just going to do our thing. Okay, so I've got that edge. Now before I move here, I'm just going to put a thick layer. So double the width of this is about all one person can handle, because you can work this size space from side to side pretty much in one pass. But anything more than that, anything more than double this, it's just too hard to do.
What is the width of that?
I'm going to say this is maybe 2 feet, so I wouldn't try to do more than 5 to 6 feet max with one person. Because that's what I've done, and it's 6 feet is a challenge. So I had it all hooked on. I've pulled it. Before I move here, I'm going to thicken up this edge. Okay. Just kind of goop it on. Goop it on. Goop it on. Now we're going to pull it. Cover it with your thicker than necessary layer. It's flying everywhere. And then we're going to come back up here, and now we're going to pull. And you see how much comes back off, because that's what it's supposed to look like, not that. Okay? And you can add it over there if you want. Okay, so now that's good. Now I'm going to thicken that up before I move to the next area.
Is that it? That's all we need then?